First off, I am so sorry that I couldn't get on earlier, but when I get stuck in my work field, um, I actually don't know how to change the time on my phone. I need to figure that out. Um, Hi, you guys. So I'm so sorry that you all were waiting for me. Welcome, welcome in, everybody. It's worth the wait because the conversation that I want to have with you guys tonight um, is really front and center. It's right in front of all of us, and I can't seem to grab it, but I could see it. It's very frustrating to see and listen and watch what's going on YouTube. It's an extreme insight for me. And I don't know if it's always been this way and I'm just catching a wave of it because I've been here now almost 3 years, and I think maybe every few years things shift. And what I'm talking about is the conversation, how it goes from the Valos to the Watts to the Summer Moon Wells and now to the Sebastian. I don't see a clear path why they're doing it. I just do see that this Sebastian thing is taking over YouTube as if there's no other child that's missing. And it's something to notice. Something to notice and keep yourself aware of that. So my presentation tonight, I'm going to show you more depth information, more detailed information on my last two videos, which I brought in Benny, and I'm bringing in White Boy. I always forget his freaking name. His friend. So I've got a lot to go over. I don't know exactly how I'm going to, what's going to come out. Like right now I'm sitting here saying I have no freaking idea. So those who know me, you do know that I just start. And I will start talking over the photos. The photos aren't always something that you will see what I'm saying. They are my white boy lockdown. Thank you, Muffin. My photos that I bring up come from creators that help me tell the story. They're my aid to give you something to look at that kind of represents what I'm saying. Now, it doesn't ever have to do with the creator themselves. They're just the creators that have this information for me to use beneath their videos, which I call deepfake. On that note, welcome on into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Lock that down, buddy. Hi, Muffin. Yeah, this is entertainment purposes and educational. So I'm going over things that I see as the story of what's going on with the children. I do this by receiving different information clairvoyantly or psychically, by meditation, whatever you want to call it. Everyone has a way of receiving information when your bodies are in a calm state and you are just allowing information to come through. We all are able to do that, you know. You just have to give yourself that time during the day to take a breath, relax your mind, body, and soul. And then it does become easier to receive clear information without judgment, without anything, with nothing. I always say when people say, "What are you thinking about?" I'm like, "Nothing." What do you mean you're thinking about nothing? Nothing. Like, it's not like I sit around, walk all day, think about nothing, but I try not to take it all on, right? Welcome on in, Muffin. Muffin Top is my amazing, amazing mod. Lisa, how are you? I'm Bernice. How are you? Welcome in. BC, Rumpel, Colleen. Yeah, you guys, I don't know who was all here earlier, but again, I apologize. It's one of those crazy days, right? So I do also want, hi Colleen. I don't know if I said Colleen. I do want to say hi Vanessa, hi Boston, Mary C, that the parents of Mackenzie White, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love to see new people. How Jean? Have you guys seen the interview from Sebastian's parents? I'm putting it out there 110%. Whatever is happening, he is, hi Jesse, he is the new Summer Moon Wells because he has the same story. It's the same story. When you look, let me pull this up. When you look at the parents' interview, it's the same. They're all saying the same thing. Now, maybe that's just how I'm hearing it, because I use my intuition, right? And I'm hearing it through Summer Moon Wells' case. I'm hearing it through that this is all the same. That what's happening here is all the same. It's not different. It's just not different. Let me see if I have it right up here. Sebastian's interview. Let's see here. No. Oh, I think it was given on Grace, on her channel. Not Dolly Vision. Sorry, guys. Okay, I got it. This girl. Now let me put it. Let's see. This is it. Nope. You know, it's interesting. The photos that they choose to show on this case, Sebastian parent interview. Okay. Okay, let me go on this. Here we go. I need you guys to, I have to have you look at this. I'm going to go over to this section. And I'm going to stop, and you're going to see the elements here. Let me play it.
911. He's not a runner. He's never run away before. I don't know why. I don't know why he walked out that door.
He's a good kid. He's not a mischievous child by any means.
Katie and Chris says that.
Like, it's just, let me show you. Wait, this part. Where she goes to wipe her face. This is just something that, I think it's right in here. Come on. Because I don't want to play the whole thing. I don't want to waste time on it. Ways where she puts Kleenex to her face. And he looks like he has something in his mouth.
Mom Katie broke down several times in our interview, but says her hope is strong. Her son Sebastian will be found safe and return home.
He's going to walk through that door, and the street will be flooded again with family and relatives all waiting to hug and love him. And
Stepdad Chris says it's been an emotional roller coaster that all started Sunday night, February 25th. Pretty normal. He was playing in his room. When I told him to go to bed, he did. He said, "Good night, Mom. I love you." Katie said she went to wake up Sebastian around 6 a.m. Monday for school. He was working out of town, and they quickly called 911. He's not a runner.
Oh, here, somewhere around here.
He's never run away before. I don't know why. I don't know why he walked out the door.
he's a good kid. He's not.
I think this
He's not
is
a mischievous
just.
child by any means.
Katie and Chris say
This just
Sebastian
bothers
is
me.
not on social media. While he loves to play Minecraft, they tell me he does not have any online capabilities. I asked if there was any reason he might want to leave. We've been going over that day and even weeks before he left, and I never figured out. He's that morning he was laughing, he was joking. It's as if Sebastian vanished. No sign of him on any video throughout the
It's
community.
just so
Thousands of
much
miles logged by
Summer
law
Moon
enforcement,
Wells, but I can't
canines,
find that
helicopters,
spot.
even dive teams, and no sign of him. Chris and Katie told me
It's,
Copper truck.
wait, it's this spot over here. This is so, Summer Moon Wells that, and the people that are all over this, like fly on shit, are the same people that did that with Summer Moon. It's the same. I'm trying to find this one spot, you guys. Maybe this isn't, it's not in here. The interviews with the parents, the words, the pictures are all different. His face is different. His glasses are weird. There's nothing about this that I understand. And what's really surprises me, and I guess I have to talk about this first, what really surprises me is how this is being talked about on the news. How this is being talked about. Now, it's what's in her hand. Let me show you. I know this is different, but what I watch is right here. You guys see this? I watch this because I have watched this shit before. This. So when I take screenshots of it, it's going to show me the same information as all of the other sacrifices. The fingers, the fingers, the fingers. They're holding shit in their hand, and it's always there. First it's dark, then it's like a finger thing, and then it's a piece of Kleenex. It shifts. See? I will take screenshots and show you. But this is a Summer Moon Wells. And the news and everybody else is covering it so deeply. You guys know probably how many children have vanished since this Sebastian has gone missing. I would love to find out. I want to get to the other, when she wipes her face. I don't see it in here. I took pictures of it. It's on my phone. I couldn't have taken it out. That would be weird. She's this shiny thing in her mouth. And those things are like, that's what they have. They have like these shiny things. And she has it on her tooth. It keeps showing. Well, I'm trying to get back to the mom. All right. Here's the mom. She starts to cry and she puts, it's like she's in a sedated thing. And then the father, what I took a bunch of pictures of, is he's got this thing in his mouth. He's got like that thing in his mouth. I'll show you. It's like one of those little heart, it's not, those aren't his teeth that I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is in the mouth. And it's just bothering the shit out of me. It's in his mouth. I just saw it. Down his tongue. Let me get back to her hand. Okay, here we go. I just think I have such a different feeling about these interviews and about these news stations that I've never had this feeling like this before. And it's not a fun feeling. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that I'm just trying. Okay, we're back to her. wonder if they... It's got to be here. They couldn't have taken it out. See, they're like... You guys, it's when... You know I took pictures of it on my phone. Okay, that's so very strange. It's... Let me see if I have my phone here. I can't see. My lights are out. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Right. Well, I'm not going to show it to you right now because it's not there. It's not frickin' there. Okay, let me show you the hands. These are trophies. Now, she has this shit in her hands during the interview. These are trophies. This is what I'm talking about. It's live on the interviews. This is a frickin' sacrifice. And then when she pulls that stuff up to her face, which maybe they took it off, I know I have it on my phone. These are little fingers. You guys, these are little fingers. Sebastian is a sacrifice that there are many, 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 many creators that are backing this shit up. That's what they're doing. I'm looking to see if I have my phone in here. How do I not have my phone in here? Wait, let me grab it. Stay right there, baby. And you saw me take that live while we're on the video. You guys, the creators are backing this stuff up. I did. You guys, I don't think this is in there anymore. I snapped it while I was driving like an idiot. Okay. Let me see what I got. I snapped 14 photos. But this shouldn't be here. All right, let's see where I want to put them. Receiving. So these, you guys, what you're looking at. Summer. All right. Are what you all could see this. Look at the people that are talking about you guys. It's like they are like do or die. Those are the little critters. Those are little doggy critters. She has them in her hand. In the video. That's not acceptable. How is it that this is acceptable? And he has this shit in his mouth. That what he has in his mouth is the same thing that Gabby Petito had in her mouth. The pointy are switched. Yeah. So let me show you what I grabbed. Let me see if there's a timestamp on it so I could like find it. So this is what I'm talking about. Remember I said yesterday, I feel like shit. I feel like there's a whole nother layer that has come here to me. Look. This, oh, I don't have it. This is what I couldn't find just now. You guys, that's a trophy. Okay? That's a trophy. These things are not napkins or tissues. This is not a napkin or a tissue. This here is exactly what Kylie Rodney's group had with them. These. Sammy had it. Benny Keys has tons of these. Benny Keys has tons of these. Ton of them. Yeah, I'm so happy I snapped the picture. Ugh, there's no timestamp on it. But this is, and the father keeps showing this shit in his mouth. Now, I just tried to find it just now. That's another thing they do. This shit is in his mouth. In his mouth. So be very aware and question, why are they on 24/7 discussing a child that's gone? No other news. They went from covering Summer Moon Wells every hour of the day and dropped her like a hot potato. Hot potato. And Benny's gone. I mean, and no one's really paying attention. Like, I am. I wish this wasn't my complete obsession, but it is. Because now it's about you creators. You all are speaking so loud to me. So loud, it just can't get turned off. I can't pretend that the creators that are covering this don't see the little puppy dog that matches Summer Moon Wells's elements with a finger. Come on, you guys. Come on. I don't know. He was just gone. He wouldn't have walked out. Well, who even said he walked out of the house? He's not a walker. What do you mean he's not a walker? I call bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit over and over and over. And what's the most interesting are you YouTube creators who have completely forgotten what you said you were here for. You're here for missing children. I'm not just talking about one. I'm talking about all of them, which I put under Summer Moon Wells Missing Children. You're focused, every one of you. And I'm telling you, I see beneath it. I see beneath it. And the stories that come out of the same groups as they did before, it's the same news, not News Nation. It's that guy, what's his face? Like, really? Maybe I give you all too much credit. But I'm calling bullshit. I am calling bullshit. All of this. All of this. What is stuck to his chest? Like, there's stuff, you guys, that shouldn't be in photos. What's behind him? Kids are always in the car. They're in the car. They're in the car. They're in the car. Enough with the car. All of these people are in cars. So pay attention, because what I'm about to go over is what happens to all of the children. They all get taken by the same group. They all go through the same kind of sacrifices on different levels, depending on what they could withstand. They all get sold and shipped away. They get sold for money. And they're just gone. And the parents know about it. They know about it. The YouTube creators are creating drama that if someone with a background of psychiatry or something that would watch the patterns, which is the patterns that are being created on YouTube through true crime stories, if they would watch the patterns of the height of what happens with a particular child, they'll see there's pattern. There is a pattern, and it goes up, and there's a peak, and then look at the channels that jump on board. Look at the ones that jump on immediately. Look on the ones that jump on a little, like wait a little. Look at the ones that try to keep a little story over to the right-hand side. They're the ones who stay over to the left or over to the right, or they're the ones who just go right down the middle, and they break it up depending on, I think it depends on who wants to make the money and the views this time. Some of them disappear into the darkness. Some of them, they don't go on while they're on. And the truth is, I think that there's so many deep fakes and different faces that, for all you know, you don't see Benny because Benny works with Dolly Vision or the white boy guy. It's like, but pay attention. Pay attention. On that note, we're going fishing. Thanks for those ones. We're going fishing. We're going fishing on the same boat as I brought up in the past where I saw Summer Moon. We're going fishing because I believe that the children, just like Summer said, June of 2021, she's with the fishies. She told us she's with the fishies. I'm like, well, she's with the fishies, and I must have faith in my spirits, and I must have faith in what they say. And what she said, that over the voice thing, she's with the fishies, and her feet smell. Something with the feet. Well, there are sacrifices going on. There are children being used for many different scientific freaking shit that they're doing. They're used for drugs. They're used for sex trafficking. They're used for experiments. They're used for blood. They're used for organs. Whatever you want to think, it's all happening. It's all happening. Yeah, the part of their strategy is distractions, because what they're saying intuitively what I see is they're saying, look over here. You know how child will get louder and louder and louder and start screaming and screaming, and for you to look over here, like, look at me, look at me, look at me. It's like that's what they're doing. They're like creating a force, like a field of constant information that they know that you're going to want more of that information, like, come back for more. It's like an infomercial. They know how to do it. They got you. They've got you. And your guys are going for it. We got the glasses. We found, like, I knew those were fake. I knew those were fake. Number one, I knew all that. I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go again. Like, they found a shoe. They thought it was Summer's. That didn't stick. These glasses didn't stick. Like, you guys, use your own thought process. I know why my dogs are always barking when I'm on. It's because they use dogs as sacrifices. I'm after I get more information. We once tried this before. They wanted more information, and I think I have it with these boats. But they definitely use dogs as a sacrifice with humans, and these dogs are being used. They're being used, and that's what I know. That's what I know. Here you're looking at the intro to my Let's Go Fishing. This fishing thing, I held on to knowing it was going to be important. The very day that they had confusion about the fishing with Summer Moon. For those who weren't there, fishing was a part of her beginning story. They weren't sure what basically was going to stick. And Summer, the last day that, the day she was taken, first they said she was going to go fishing. Did she have her fishing pole? She wanted to go fishing. They went fishing. They didn't go fishing. The stories are all over. I actually have, one day I should do it. I have all the sound bites that talk about what happened, and and even Grandis says that they went into the hospital with her. Like it's just all wrong. It's all wrong. They change it every time. They have changed the story. But fishing was a big one. And especially the picture with Summer and her fishing pole. She has a picture of her fishing pole. I believe it's because they were pulling these photos together because that was part of their storyboard. I don't think they really knew what they were going to use. And I think that everyone that created the story, the dumbasses got all confused. Did they go fishing? Did they not go fishing? Was she in her pink shorts? Was she in her jumpsuit? Was she in her swimsuit? Like, they don't know, because all of these different things were created. And one of the photos that were created was her holding her fishing pole at the water. Right? Let me see. Let's see if I have it here. Sometimes they have a fishing pole one right in these presentations. Okay. No. Oh my God, my throat. Sorry, you guys. Sometimes it happens. What is showing here? I'm kind of watching what's going on in this photo down here. Are you guys watching this?
Watching TV, where's Summer?
Summer, she was with me.
Okay, so walk me through that.
Alright, well, we walked up in here, we got Josie, mine, Waylon, the boys.
Right, you put the groceries down.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
well, we went back out and then we brought the groceries in, put them down.
Why is this on?
So you enter the basement.
Okay, that's weird. Why is this popped in here? Maybe it wants to show us something. See that? You see that in the window, the machine? That's the machine with the L on it. I don't know why this popped in here. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Look at. That's in the window. You turn this around. These are machines, you guys. This is in the interview rooms video. Yeah, I don't know why this popped in here, but maybe it's because of this. But that's the video. Like that's what we saw at the carnival. Look up here. This. How about that? What's on the TV? Watch the TV. Oh, wow. You guys watching that? Look. Watch. How about that? See how spirit works in weird ways, but this is probably showing the sacrifice. Right here. Oh my God, my dogs. Right here. So this is, that's one. This would be summer. That would be summer. See that? Look at it. You guys see that? That's not pornography. This is a sacrifice. I could tell. This isn't like. So the only reason I'm looking at this right now is because it popped in. I'm like getting so uncomfortable with this. So what happens spiritually, I get real warm and hot and uncomfortable. So there's this video. This video gives more than enough information. The parents know what's going on, you guys. Look at her finger. So what that stuff right there would, see her finger? That right there is the same thing as what the mother has in her hand. Like that right there would be equivalent to this. Maybe that's why it popped in. So Candace has Summer's trophies, just like, that's why it popped in, because it's the same. That is how it works here, you guys. These are the same. So it's telling me, it's confirming it's confirming that this child is a Summer Moonwell's child. These are the same thing. And they have these things in every case, and they're held and they're shown. And they're not afraid to show it. And I could sit here and show her holding a dead body, and no one will frickin' talk about it. No. That's the crazy thing. So here's Let's Go Fishing. You are now looking at something that I didn't recognize before. I'm going to lighten this up. Holy shit. So I see a sacrifice. So I see the different ages here. I see a few different things going on here. This here change the coloring. That there is, this is, these are the rituals. This is a ritual. These are rituals. And it's like a whole big setup. Look at the child. Look at the child's face. This is the ritual. There's crazy shit in here. There's the snake with little heads. There's the stick. It's all here, you guys. These are the sacrifices. I've shown the photo to the left and to the right. Are sacrifices. These are all on the boat. We don't know who this little girl is because she doesn't match the photo of the daughter at all. But the child that's on the front of the boat is all wrapped up, right? And this here just speaks of what these children go through. Oh my God, my dog. The heck? Let me see if they could stop him. Wait. Wait. Okay. This here is the child beyond the one that you see. These are the hearts. These are sacrifices. And the swimming, the fishing. I'm telling you, they're the hearts. This is all showing the story. And this is the story This is the story of the children that nobody wants you to pay attention to. They're flooding the airways with Sebastian stories. Flooding the airways. As if nothing else was going on. I am showing this because this falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, because these children show me the images that I call sacrifice. That I call sacrifice. The dog's not going to stop barking. And this is sacrifice. These are the pieces that they don't want you to look at. They don't want you coming to my channel. They don't want you going to anybody's channel. They want you to watch Sebastian. Sebastian. Do not forget why we're all here. We're not here for drama. We're not here for gossip. And we're not here to discuss the small petty. We're here to figure out where all these children are going. All of them. All of them. They dropped Michael Vaughn. They dropped Harmony Montgomery. They dropped Serenity McKinney. They dropped Summer Moon Wells. They dropped them all. Dropped them all. What about the Idaho 4? Where did Brian Kohlberger go to? Where did all that shit go? It didn't stop. It's still there. This is still happening right now. And this happened to Sebastian. Like, put 1 + 1 = 2. These children are covered in equipment. They know what's going on here. They know what's happening to the children. This is what's happening to the children. This. This child is a Summer Moon Wells, if not Summer Moon. This is the boat ride that I believe this is summer. And this is the boat ride that I saw and believe I saw Ernie Shell. This is the boat ride that gave me every one of my elements that I show you guys. This child has all this shit on her. This is the child that winds up in the front of the boat. This is the child that has the blood on the fingers. Reporting this stuff takes more than just one story. Now, when I saw this video with this hay, one of the other things that Summer Moon Wells did in the beginning when I channeled her was she was spitting like hay out of her mouth. And I'm like, wow. So every time I see this, and especially when I saw it in Ryan Upchurch's, it's all the same. It's the same kind of atmosphere. It's the same thing that Ryan Upchurch had in his storyboard. And it shows up when they're in the boats. They're in boats that have this kind of brush in the background. It's like brush. I call it, like a, it's weeds. Dry weeds that need water. Oh, maybe that's what they're doing. They're going to places that need water. And they're rebuilding it or something. But it's all here. This is who I thought was Ernie. And I have this video and I go back to it often because watching this, I don't know if this will ever get broken apart. It's got to be really covered with the water management company. Like it's got something to do with the water, the filtration, and they're doing this shit. And if you look under that guy's chin, Summer had one of these. She had it in a fish tank. And this here is what I showed you as my cover story. That is this. The little head coming out. See? The little smiley face. Got one there too. They're just critters. I mean, people could create critters easily. It's not difficult to create critters. And I see this as the chair that they sit in. This is what the chair looks like. And I don't know what the hell these are. These are chairs also, but something that they use. Something that they use. This here, again, is just showing you what I believe some of these kids that are taken and gone, this is what they go through. And beneath the child in the chair, beneath each child in that chair, lies this thing. Now, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh, that's an element. Like that is, he's going to keep barking, you guys. I hope that doesn't bother you. This is an element. And, wait, what page is this? 12. Right here is, imagine a child's head next to that metal heart. Like, I see this as an element. I see this as what they used as far as shit that they use to go fishing, shit that they use to do whatever the fuck they're doing with these kids. Because I know what this is. I know what this is. And I can't even begin to imagine what they're doing with these humans. That's a head. And the eyeball is on that thing. Watch. Let me show you how it all matches. The guy that's holding this child, behind the deep fake is the information that we need, right? So on his shirt, what you're looking at is this. I blow it up, and you have an element that I show over and over and over. A head on a platter, a head on a platter. They're in a cylinder, blah, 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 blah. This is what it looks like. You're looking at a child or whatever they do with these body parts. It's right here on the fisherman's boat. This is the piece of equipment, that I just showed you in Summer's room. Oh. It holds the head. I just showed you this in Summer's room. Where is it? I just did a screenshot of it. I think I screenshot it. Let's see. Oh, there's the head. Oh my God. See what it did? Let me turn it. Oh my God. This is Summers. That's the head. Oh my God. You guys, that's why the video popped in. Oh my God, that's why my face is getting so hot. Like when this shit happens, it's... The head is in a cylinder. Holy shit. Wow. And this is right in Summer's room. Is the head white? Yes. This, here, let me turn it. Let's see. Let me turn it. Flip vertical. Horizontal. I think it goes this way. Wait, this way. Wow. Whose video is this photo? This is the interview room. This is from the fisherman's boat that I followed. Deer meat for dinner. And I've been following it for a long time. Yeah, it's a clear photo. And this is right there, the same thing that you're looking at. And here is the same concept. Remember I said that this is the head and the thing is in their eyeball? Well, that would be the head, the clear thing. And the thing is in the eyeball just like this is. See? They're the same. They're the same thing. They're telling the same story. See? No, Chris doesn't help. I talked to his team, by the way. They didn't, they didn't want to, nothing. Not one group wanted to help. Wait, turn the photo to the right. I don't know if I did that. Here, wait, let me put it out. Turn right. This way. So this would be, in theory, these all would be the same thing. You see? No, me neither. I don't trust him. I don't give a shit who he thinks he was. In theory, this would all be the same thing. Because all I know is all his shit, all of his videos showed all this stuff. Yeah, so much, right, Crystal? So much. So this all matches to me. This all matches. All I have to do here, though, is flip that photo around like I just did, because it goes this way. And these are all the same. They're all the same. But whatever is happening in the universe right now, they want to keep us away. Benny Keys shows the same things in his videos. Believe it or not, he shows it in his videos. What you're looking at is the same thing. Benny Keys gave me all of the information that I needed. We need the right people to investigate it. Maybe it's the government, maybe it's the government or someone that, is anti-social media. So Benny Keys's videos, what you see here is a video that I kept. Sorry guys, what the hell was that? That I kept this one because it showed me crazy stuff. I'm like, I know that this is something it's going to make a difference. It is. Benny Keys shows exactly what's happening on the fucking boats. Benny Keys shows what's going on the boats all the time. These are sacrifices. These are sacrifices. And We've outsmarted them over here, basically. That's how I see it. Because these are children on the boat. And this is what comes through when I look at that. It's not about him as a creator. It's not about his children. It's not about any of that. It's about how his videos show me the elements. They show it to me. Those are the sticks. This is what happens to that child. From what it's showing me, it is in a box. Down below, down under. They're looking very far down below. Again, I do see that dogs are part of the sacrifice. I see that fuzzy thing is part of a fuzzy thing. I always said that even when I would look at Chronicles of Olivia, I'd be like, I do not like to look at that fuzzy thing all the time. What is with the fuzzy thing on her camera? And it bothered me because I see it differently. And you know how Summer Moon Wells had like something attached to her foot? Well, you guys may not know, but she had like this thing between her toes in a couple of the videos. And here it shows that this child, to me, the toe is connected to whatever this gadget thing is going on here. But this is a major piece of equipment. Look at the foot. Look at the dog. The human, the dog, the this, the that. I don't know what all this is, but this is a concoction of shit. Turn it this way, you have another face. Watch. This way, you have a freaking doll head. See? The eyeball. Like both of them have the thing in the eyeball. And then there's another one. It's a true thing. And these dogs are connected to it. Sorry to show the face, but when I look at this, I see a whole entire ritual going on here. I see something that should not be happening to a human. Period. That's what I see here. I see horror. I see blankness. I see complete blankness, like completely numb to the situation. Yeah, I think that's what happened to Yucky or whatever the dog's name is. This fisherman shows this thing and I kept it, and he's talking about how an eyeball, when you look at an eyeball, things look upside down and whatever. when I looked at Benny's side, like I felt like these were the same bits of information. I feel like they're both showing the same bit of information. And when Benny showed his, it looked just like this guy's. That's what I see, and I see the purple and the green. Like I see all the little gadgets over on Benny's side. I see the heart. I like see all these things floating, and most of which is it's just all computer generated. You know, like how much of this is AI? How much is this computer generated? How much is this? Is it real? Is it all fake? Are the kids really gone? Like, you know, like, do they know the kids? Do they set this shit up? These are real questions. There are real kids that are missing, and there are real children that are gone, and there are real children that are being sacrificed. That I know. But it's the complete play and acts that go on, and holy shit, what has been created around these children is just as important to figure out as where the children go. Because it's dirty, you know. I do see that the water, there is some sort of water maintenance, water, they're putting something that, again, get just like how Arbania Papillon told us, how they use this and they put it in the water, they put it in the filtration, they put it in the farming. This is what you're looking at. This is the plumbing. This is the plumbing. And I think that this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And it's big money. It's big money. We don't know what we're eating in your farm food. That's why people are going to start making all their food fresh from their own house. Because this shit's going on. This dog does not look normal to me. Sorry. Nope. Not a chance. Remember I told you guys that I felt as if those yellow things, like they're up high and they bring them down and it goes into the water somehow. When I saw this was very interesting to me. This would be a whole multi-billion-dollar project, but this here, like the bones found, yeah, it's disgusting. This here just feels very familiar. It feels like it's connected to the yellow thing that I showed you that goes down and the kids are up high and they come down like on a crane. There's something going on under here. And to me, this would be underwater. This would be under a bridge. This is under a boat. Yeah, I'm going to start growing my own food. This is under a boat. And I feel that this is very secretive information. I feel like this is information that oh, oh, It's a body, you guys. I just said I feel like this is secretive information. That's a human, you guys. Wrapped in a blue tarp. Oh, wow. And the sad part of it is no one's going to give a flying fuck. You see this? You see the stick? The white stick and the plastic? Oh my God, I see the L. I see this is what they do with the head. There's the equipment. It's right here. Wait. That's the head. There's the L. Oh my God. You guys, this is where it goes? I turned it because there was that L. Here's the L. Here's the L. And here's the head. Here's the plastic, the stuff. Oh, wow. You know what? Benny, you could shove it up your ass since you've never come over here and spoke the truth. And you've never come over here to stick up for yourself. You've never come over here to speak the truth. It's just a bunch of hot air. Hot air. You all say that you're here for the children. I say bullshit because nobody, none of you have come forth. For 3 years it's going to be. This all matches. You all are putting this under the fucking boat. That's how you're dumping it? Don't listen to anything that white boy dude says. This is a victim. And this is under the boat. Right there, you guys. Right there. This is what's going on inside and outside the boat. I see what's happening here, and it's just well protected. And there is some sort of a system that is within these boats. And I'm sticking to it. There is a boat that holds these because I've seen these in the Kent families. I've seen these in the families that go to Hawaii. I've seen this equipment many times. It's not like I'm looking at this and saying, oh, this looks kind of nice. This looks like it could be the equipment. No, we've seen this before. in the families that go to Hawaii and come back from Hawaii and go back to Hawaii, these are in cylinders. I mean, I don't know what they're doing, but it's a setup. This is a whole setup where this is where these kids wind up being. They're like a science project after they go through horrific horror. There's your equipment. There's the heart. There's the tray. There's the human. It is here. And I know that they take minorities. They work with kids that they think are never ever going to be looked for. They take kids from poverty. They take kids that have no name, so they feel and think, and no one's looking for them. No one's looking for them. I look for them every time that my brain turns on. This is what is happening. And I feel as if YouTube creators have a handle on who's doing what and who's making what. You see that in this child's ear? All three of them. Now, like again, if the authorities really cared that this child has this in this child's ear, that's not an earbud. Okay, so I don't want to hear, oh, that's an earbud. These are the two little hearts connected to something else. And then there is, you could see the metal piece that's maroon. And this is in a video, if the authorities care to look, that shows this in the video. This is part of the equipment. And I guess that this is something that our world now accepts. I guess this is where we are. That, you know, these pointy things and this metal shit is stuck in this child's head as it is in the child in the middle and the child to the left. We're, I guess, at a space that doesn't faze anybody. This is not fazing anybody. That this is the child. That this child here has shit on her as well. No. Do you think it's normal to have a child with a little bitty doll in their head? Do you know that this is what the mother is holding? She's holding one of these things. That's in the child's head. Right there. That is what this idiot mother is holding in her hand. Sebastian's mother. Okay? Is holding this shit in her hand. There's no difference between this And this, Summer Moon, Sebastian. Sebastian even has that little teeny heart. Just like Summer's. Summer's has that little heart. Understand, the elements do not lie. The children in the spirit world don't lie. They do not. The way that video just popped right in there and gave me that too. Do you know I've bought probably 1,000 videos? Hundreds and thousands of minutes of video. And it happened to stop and show me the exact information that we're going over. It showed me this, which is a huge part of this presentation. And it showed me this. This is what we're looking at. This shit is real, you guys. This shit is real. And the story is getting closer and closer to the YouTube creators. Very much so. Because they're the ones that are feeding this information. And this is the water. If you recall, Summer was dipping or putting like stones and stuff in the water, and it was like a water like kind of like this, like filtrating. You see this often. You see this often with these buckets. You see plumbing. So when I look at this, I go to thinking that this all winds up as very expensive selling shit that they sell for money. And it all goes back to the land. It goes to the farmers. It goes to the farmers. That's what I see. And that's what I see here. When I see the water, I go right back to the water filtration that I showed you in one of the creators. April videos. March, April. The pictures that I have of the water filtration is what I want to show you, because I said this is what they're doing to the people. And this is matching perfectly. Let's see. That's the Molly one. Who's who? Oh, Summer Follow. Oh shit, that's not this one. Let's see. Yeah, this is just really see how this picture here even had showing this stick in the girl's eye? That's just how it's done. That is how it's done. Water filtration, come on. Even though I know you guys know what it looks like. Because it never wants to give this to me. Let's see if it's in this one. I mean, I don't have many the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I guess I do. I have a lot. Wow, it's when I open, like after I start going through and doing these videos, and then I go even just opening up one, it's so beyond crazy how this stuff is all the same. It blows my mind. And seriously, what blows my mind is that there's no one investigating like as far as the law enforcement, someone who, is in the government, like someone who could really investigate and make a difference on a higher level. Even though there's no higher level than spirit, but all right, here it is. This picture here, even though this isn't the one of the kitchen, but this, remember I said that this here to me is the water system. Like I feel like, and then we had the Beast and Bunch photos in the kitchen, and the Watts photos in the kitchen. But so all of this here, when I look at this, this child who's touching this equipment has those things on her. She has pieces of equipment on her. So as she's, let me show you, doing this with the fishing pole, let me show you what's on her head. And again, this is more than an ear pod. This is more than ear pod. See? Let me bring in another one. Oh, this is a good one because it looks like there's like a hole in the whole side of her head. This one. So that, see that? That's really weird, right? That's not a normal head. So yeah. This is just the boat. And it just tells me that I see this as like the fake car. Like I see a lot of images here from Benny's fake cars, the keys, the steering wheel. Let's see what's in here. There's the fives. There's the keys. Let me bring this up. So even though this is really difficult to see, the point is it's showing me the same information that the car does. So you have the heart, you have the five keychain. This here is on Benny's fake cars. This is the keychain. Here's the heart. Here's the red thing. Like there's just pieces here that are the same. They're the same. This is the equipment. Here's your L or your V. So that tells me that the head would be over here because this would be in the eye. Like it just gives me the storyboard. And the fake car, there's water involved for sure. There's water involved. The videos match right under there. Wait, what? Let me look at the other one. They're so dark, I have to like brighten them. Boat, boat, boat. Water, water, water. Yeah, a V. Each victim has this V thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's connected. Like it's part of them. It's part of the story. You know, like this would be a victim that's part of the story that no one. He doesn't have a name. He's a minority. To me, this reminds me right here, what you're looking at is the food truck. Like this reminds me of deep, ugly, dark sacrifices that manipulate, take shit from the body to create different things. Like this reminds me of the food truck. 110%. That they do shit down here that no one even knows is possible. That this is a victim that's getting shit done to him that you don't even know exists. And this is beyond. You could get to these places down under. You go on a boat. This could never be found unless someone brings you to it. This is water filtration. This is plumbing. This is sick shit. But it's in the videos. Now, shit, the stuff that comes through, I could probably really create a really quite amazing horror movie with this shit. Let me brighten it. In contrast, let me show you. So this to me When I see the food truck, I see this. I see this. He is connected to the water filtration system. Whatever that is, whatever that means, he is part of the piping. He's part of this. What's in the video or something else? I'm really scared. Oh, why? Something in the video? Yeah, it's scary. This is deep shit. This is real shit. You've seen this stuff before. You've seen these wires. You've seen this. You've seen these piping, the white pipe. You've seen all this, the mesh white stuff on the head with the red hearts. This. And there's many, many, many elements back here. Many. Look at it in his mouth. What he has in his mouth, and I'm telling you, Sebastian's father, this is what you have in your mouth. I don't believe them as far as I could throw them. Right here. Boom. So that's the dog. The dog is they're doing shit to dogs. I wanted to show you that dog's ear. But look at this. This is like what I saw on the food truck. This to me is the same location. I feel like they're showing the same thing because the food truck, you guys, had such sick shit on it and it was completely overlooked. And man, now they're flooding the airways with stuff that is nonsense. And I think it's because they don't want anyone talking about this stuff. So now the news, like watching it even looks so dumb. Look. I don't know what you mean, BC. Put V on my granddaughter. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. You're okay. And if you feel like you're in danger, you need to call 911 for sure. This is the food truck, you guys. Look. The food truck is no different than what I'm showing you here. Now, do you know how many people had to turn a cheek? Because I do not believe for 1 second that no one noticed this stuff. Don't believe it. No way. No way. I mean, I showed this before and I've sent it in, but now this stuff is really trying to get buried, because I do see that there's new people that kind of filtrate through, not to use that word again, but and in time you have a whole new group of people. You know, gave me that information? Dolly Vision. He gave me a lot of insight when he was talking about that. Look at this. This is your food truck. They are not making mac and cheese. They are not making mac and cheese in there. These are sacrifices. They go with an adult, they go with the child, they go with a smaller one, and they are doing this. And they're doing this shit off a boat. Off a boat. If you look closely to this photo, this person standing there is holding one of those things. See? They're all connected. The hearts, with the pole. They're all connected. See? All the same information. So whoever just came in, I always do this. Oh, I missed a thumbs down earlier. I didn't even notice it. Usually when people do that, they're just scared. And what I'm saying is it takes time to understand what's going on here, and it's okay to feel that way, but come back in a couple weeks and see if your mind has allowed it to come through. Because usually when people come in here, I mean, knowing that this channel is basically here to bring justice to the children, and that's it, right? By telling their story the way that I hear it to be true, just like everyone else is telling stories they believe to be true. Just come back another time and you'll see where you are then, if you're in a different place to understand or accept what's going on. Because sometimes it takes time. It's scary, it's hurtful, it's sad. It's something that once you comprehend it, like once you see it, you can't unsee it. So that's your protective side that's protecting you from accepting this. And that's okay. Because a lot of people will go to anger, being mean, being bully, anything like that, instead of stopping and recognizing that something's going on that's making you uncomfortable and scared. So if people would just stop for a moment before they responded or reacted to someone in front of them, they'd realize it's because they have some sort of sense of fear about that person because they have a predetermined thought that takes over before they really recognize anything in front of them to be the truth. And that's kind of just like the same thing here. It takes time. And that's okay. And that's okay. This is the food truck. And this food truck and the person that is covered in blood has the same symbolism and information as the Idaho 4. I showed you a picture of Maddie, and she was next to her, looked like someone singing, but they had that Y on their chest. Well, this is what this person has on their chest. But the YouTube world is so caught up right now in creating as many videos as they possibly can to cover up whatever they think they're going to cover up. I don't know what it is, but all they're doing is flooding the airways. They're just flooding the airways for something that is self-serving. It's self-serving, whatever they're doing. And it's not there to serve the children. It's definitely not there to help bring justice. It's no. Whatever they are doing is for selfish reasons. It's for their own selfish reason. It's self-serving. That's all that I see, that it's self-serving. Probably someone's feet. It's freaking bloody sacrifice. Bloody sacrifice. It's right there. It's boom, right there. It's right there in the video. This is white boy. Listen, guys, his face is one of those faces that shows up in the videos. How about that? I never really looked at his stuff before until today. The only reason I looked at it is because he was the only one that said anything about Benny. Like, what's he talking about? I would not even know. And I'm like, oh, what happened to him, blah, blah, blah. But because he called attention to himself, the way that he did is the only reason I looked. Because sometimes when someone pulls attention to themselves, I hear like, go open up their video. He is like another Benny to me. How about that? Like, he is another Benny image. So, like, what I mean is, his face is one of those faces under Benny's face. See that thing on his face, on his side of his head? That's just basically what I showed you on a child's head. And it constantly changes. But these are little things that we show in the Summer Moon Wells case day in and day out. This here, it's on his hat, keeps changing. But we've seen this before. And having it on a John Deere hat is not surprising to me. But this is Benny Key's information being brought to you by this guy. Like, I look at this and I see Zanime. For some reason, Zanime comes up. I don't know why. Why would Zanime come up? Why would Zanime come up? Right? Let's see. What do I have here? I want to see. I want to see Zanime's pictures. Interesting, right? I need Zanime's photos. Let's see. Everything. I had her with there's certain people that I just don't see on YouTube anymore. You know what I'm thinking? That it's something in his glasses. Ooh, wait. I just saw something with Zanime. Zanime. Oh, it's one screenshot I have. Oh, Xana. Oh, look at what popped up. Wait. Is that a video? Oh. Zanime. Oh, it's Zanime. The guy from All American Dream Chaser. Is he still on? Is that guy still on? All American guy. Does he still have a channel? Or is he gone? Oh, Zanime. This is what's in his glasses, I think. Oh my God, you guys, look what I have. I have the video of this. Here. Move this over here so I don't lose it. That. I have the video of this. Look. This is what's in his glasses. That is in this dude's glasses. This was a very, very, very important video. Zanime, I think, dropped a lot of information. Look in his glasses. So he brings me to Zanime. His glasses and his eyes and everything that's going on in here really reminds me of Benny And it's funny because he talks about Benny. See all this stuff in here. I'm going to look at that video with you guys in one moment. So these guys are in the same videos. No matter what you could tell me, I see Benny behind him in the upper right-hand corner. And I want to know why. I'd love to know why. Put a 1 in chat if you see Benny in a video that's not talking about Benny. Has nothing to do with Benny. Other than he has this thing about Benny. But Benny's in his video. I have a serious problem with this. This is white boy lockdown. And that's Benny. Are they the same person? We don't know. Because sure enough, sure as shit, his face changes, but I know when I see a Benny. I know when I see a Benny. And oh yes, I got 1. I got 2 1s. Anyone else? Does anyone else see Benny in here? Yes, and Dolly. I saw Dolly. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, Dolly for sure, but also Molly. Yeah, Dolly I see everywhere. Look at this. Hello, Benny. Who's who? Who's who? Hello, Benny. Who's probably the same person as Dolly and the same person as this guy. You're all the fucking same people. You're all the same. There's no difference between you guys. You guys are raking in the money, that's for sure. And guess what? It's because of the children. It's because of the children. Your money should be donated to missing children's foundations like mine. Because, seriously? Come on, you guys. Come on. Who do you guys see? Hello, Benny Keys. Hello. Hello, Dolly. Hello, Molly. If I could ask one thing of you guys, is to look beyond what they're feeding you. Pay attention to what's being created around you. What's being created. Right? It's getting really obvious. And they're building a whole group of people around it. I'm putting this up here so I could take a picture of it. This is crazy. I didn't realize it like this before. Like I didn't know it was this bad. Like this is like really, really Benny. Like seriously. Like it's a joke. Like what is Benny doing in your picture? There we go. I like it like that. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. Okay, I'm taking a picture. Take a picture, it lasts longer. I do want to show you this anime video because I haven't looked at it in so long. And there's always a reason this shit shows up. So, yeah, notice this. This just totally backs up the stuff I'm talking about. That's for sure. Here's Zanime. So this is a 17-second quick clip, which I kept from September 11th, 2022. So that's how fast it is, but let's stop it. So she does it super fast. That to me is a red bucket. That's not a car because see how the red, let me show you. Like, oh no, that's the back of a car. Okay, we're not that dumb. It's not the back of a car. You guys don't forget to put your thumbs up. Okay, let's just get this here. Cancel. My goodness. So many screenshots open. Let's see, where did it go? Oh, there it is. So this, if this is the back of a car, it's the little things that need to be looked at. And that would be anything that has to do with elements. Brighten this up, sharpen it up. And this is not a car. This is just shit that no one cares to look at. That is sure as shit a TV. So I don't know what she thinks that she's talking about, but that's not the back of a car. That is a red box of some sort, and that's a TV screen of some sort. Okay? That's for starters. See? Look at it. Let's see what's back here. To me, this is the number 5 box. To me, either they took this shit out of the water or they're putting this shit in the water. Something is happening in the water or being taken out of the water. Period. It's just what it is. That is what's happening here. Here, brighten. This here to me is Kylie Rodney's box. This here, turn it upside down. Let me flip it around. and you will have great information that would help solve this case, but no one's going to do it. Here you go. That is what's there. This is what they either found in the water after Zanime put it in the water. I mean, but keep watching. Watch. See something change in there? Watch. See the silver part? See things moving around? See? There's your maroon box with the number 5. It's there. I don't know. I'm like scared to drink anything. I'm going to make myself a garden. Look. Now look at it. Right? Now here comes the important piece. Right here. Now I want you to notice, look very closely to what's happening to the left side. See that? It's as if someone is in that thing. And this is going towards them like the cars. You know how they showed the cars going towards them? See? There's like that pointy thing. It's like going towards it. There. And then whatever's happening is right here. See that? Those are those things that like fly in the air. Look. So that is not what she says it is. Because this is the Kylie Rodney answer. This, to me, tells me what happened to her. Like I would, if I were the fucking investigators, like this would be, I'd be all over this. Look at that. You do know this is the night before? Is this the night before they found this stuff in the water? Yeah, it's creepy. Look. It changes. I'm going slow. Changes. I'm going slow. It almost looks as if someone is sitting in it already. Let me see. Because I could see it. I see someone sitting in this thing. Let me show you. I'll do it in different colors. So here's this. If I were an investigator, I'd be like, someone's sitting in this thing. Like, that's not empty, is what I'm saying. Here, contrast. Here, I just changed the contrast. You could see someone sitting in here. And she's not supposed to be sitting in here. It's not her sitting in there and videotaping herself. See? To me, this is the car from the party. It's just the whole thing is fake. This is so much more important than talking about nonsense on YouTube. And they're going to keep you guys from seeing this. They're going to do whatever they can to keep us from seeing it. But this shows someone in the kayak. Or whatever this is. The back of a car. Whatever this is. Was never looked at. It wasn't even looked at. And here, this is a video. It's not like I'm showing you copy and paste shit. This is a video. Look. There's something back there. There's someone in there. Right there. There's someone in there. Then that shows up. So, the moral of the story today is don't let anyone tell you what to look for. Don't let anyone's information create you to have a different story for yourself. Everyone has the right to have their own reality. Everyone's reality is different, right? So there's only one story that's going to be the truth. So somewhere in between all that, we're going to get the truth. That's why it takes an army. Because I'm not saying my reality is what's going to be true. It's a combination of everything that comes together through spirit. It's not like one thing leads to another. You see that all the time. One thing leads to another. Always. So, it's a combination. Everyone is a part of the process here. That's for sure. Okay, you guys. On that note, I am calling it quits. I probably could have a whole nother thing of stuff to show you, but I'm going to call it quits for tonight. It's, wow, 2.5 hours. You guys, thank you so much. Keep your eye on the ball, please. And pay attention to how ridiculous it is what they're shoving all this shit in the airways of YouTube. People are still going to come here and look at this stuff. I only need you guys. It doesn't take a lot of people to spread it. It just has to be spread so it creates a ripple effect. To all the summer moon missing children, which includes the Sebastian missing children, we are here to bring justice to all of them. And may justice come with each story you guys we tell, with each piece of element we share, with whatever we're doing here brings justice. Thank you, Muffin Top. All right. Stay safe, BC. Stay safe. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your night or good morning if you're waking up. And I'll be back real soon. Good night, guys.